beautiful Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-July right through to mid-August 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is your singles love reading. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I will be doing a career reading for your sign in the next couple of days, as well as a what do your guides want you to know. Also, there is currently a monthly up there for you that does not focus on love, so you can connect to that as well. But this is the singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I give you an energy read of the cards. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know regarding their love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We got patience. I feel like you've had a lot of that. That is your protagonist energy. We've got dreams. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know regarding their love situations? Oh, we have choice. They want me to go one more as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. And we also have transition. So things are changing for you in your love situation. There seems to be a choice headed your way, but I will get the energy in a moment. I'm going to do a Celtic cross as well before we start. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got 9 of Swords. We've also got the Death card, so a transition card there. Things are changing. There is a new beginning here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? We got 7 of Cups, choice. But it can also be about wishing. I feel like you're making some wishes. You've asked the universe to send you a sign. There will be a sign. They're showing me a painting right now of a beam of light coming from this painting. There's a really strong beam of light. So either you're currently looking at a painting that has a very strong beam of light in it, or I mean, it could be a colorful abstract painting that looks like it's got a very strong beam of light. Or you may see one of those as you meet somebody new. So look out for that. It's a very colorful painting is what they're showing me. Thank you so much. Things are getting a little bit tumultuous in your energy. So it does mean that there is change coming. We got King of Swords twice here. This deck has 2 kings of each suit, as well as 2 Emperor energies, and my guides asked me to leave all of the cards in because each card tells a story. I just need to go get that card, although they want me to do one more as well in that position. So one moment, please. Got the Ace of Pentacles, the start of something new. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? And we got the Sun. This is going to make you very, very happy. Okay, beam of light is important. You got the sun there. I mean, it could even be a painting that's got the sun and it's this big, strong beam of light that's coming from it. It could be a photo, but I feel it's more a painting or something. That's what I'm seeing in the water. That's what I'm scrying and seeing at the moment. So either you're looking at one of those paintings, or when you meet this new person, there's going to be one of those paintings, and it's a signifier for you to know that this is the one, okay? So let's move straight on. We've got patience. Now, it's interesting that you've got patience here, and the Temperance card, of course, Sag, is your card, and it's in the external circumstances position. So you are actually being doubly patient about love. I feel part of you don't believe that love is coming for you, okay? Because as you can see, this figure, their hands are on their eyes. So I feel like you're actually going to be pleasantly surprised, but part of you is like not looking. I feel like you've given up looking for love. You've taken yourself out of the dating game. It's not that you don't think about it from time to time, but I feel like you've had a lot of difficulty when it comes to love, and I feel there may be even a worry that you feel like there's no love for you, or that you're going to be single and alone. Your guides want you to be a note that your guides want you to know that that is not the way it's going to happen. Okay, I feel like you're actually going to do something that is out of your schedule, out of your norm. You are there. I feel even you are feeling there needs to be a change in your circumstances, like you need to explore outside your current vicinity, as it were. So some of you may be actually wanting to put yourself on a course of learning, maybe a new hobby, because I feel like there's a curiosity about doing either a new project or doing something new, and it's going to put you in the position to meet somebody who is vibing at your frequency, if that makes sense. So I mean, you don't need me to tell you you've been very, very patient, but I feel like you have actually taken your foot off the pedal when it comes to looking for love. I think, you know, you're focusing on other things, perhaps career oriented, or if you're not working, you may be looking for a job, or if you are retired, I feel like you've just been trying to focus on your path, connecting to source, being spiritual, and like trying to enjoy what life has to offer. But there is a second wind when it comes to love. Love is not over for you. You've got the Judgment card here, you've got the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and in the near future we got a King of Wands energy. Now the King of Wands energy is all about taking the initiative. So I feel like you actually put yourself in a position, you're not looking for love, but you meet love. You're doing something for you at the time that you meet love, okay? Just so you're aware. Now, we've also got dreams. So I feel like even though you do think of love from time to time, you're not actively seeking as much as you maybe have been, or you feel like you're not talking to anyone right now. So what's the point? There's just nobody in the dating pool that you're interested in right now. It just seems like slim pickings. But I feel like you're dreaming, you're manifesting, and that is a perfect position to be in. I feel like you haven't quite given up on love, as it were. I feel like deep down, you know something needs to change. Now, I would pay close attention to your dreams, because there's going to be a moment where you're in a situation, whether it's you're doing a new hobby, or you've put yourself on a course of learning, or some of you could be going on a vacation, because the Page of Wands is like someone who seeks adventure. I mean, that is Sagittarius, that is your card as well. So I feel like you're very strongly empowering yourself to go further afield, venturing forward. Now, some of you, as I said, could be traveling or going on some sort of journey of discovery, either physically or mentally, spiritually. But I feel you're going to have a moment of deja vu, okay? But it's actually not deja vu. If you don't remember your dream, it'll appear as deja vu to you. But if you do remember your dream and pay close attention to any new, there's going to be a dream, what they're indicating, there's going to be a dream that you're going to be given. It's of a place, and you're going to be, it's almost like you're on a date or flirting with somebody, but you can't see their face in your dream. You can't see their face. But when it actually shows up for real, you will remember the place from your dream. That's what they're showing me. So yeah, pay close attention to your dreams. They're very important, especially as you go throughout this month. Now, we've also got transition. So you know something needs to change. Transition is like Death card energy, transformation, going through a rite of passage, maturing, making progress. So I feel like you're stepping closer towards meeting somebody new that will be a life-changing love. This is a card of new beginnings, wistful thinking, whatever you're dreaming of, I feel is coming true. Watch out for interesting. Sorry, they're just giving me an energy of raising your vibrations. Now, it's interesting because they're showing me this. It's like she's got like a bow, as in a bow and arrow, but it also looks like, there's many strings to that bow. So I just get this energy of you either learning new skills or learning a new hobby or doing something that you really enjoy. You're doing something for you when you meet this new person. And they are very similar to you. I mean, they could have very strong Gemini or Sag in their chart. a little bit of Leo and Earth energy as well coming through. Doesn't have to be Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I feel like they're very grounded in their energy, this new person. And I feel by the end of the fall, you'll be in a committed relationship with this person, this new person that's coming on in. Now, we do have choice. So I feel like the choices you have are, stay in the position that you're in, which is not leading you anywhere. For example, if you feel like you've been in a work-life habit routine, or you've been in a repetitive cycle where you feel like you're not doing anything new, you're not meeting anyone new, you're not putting yourself out there in order to meet someone new, then I feel like that's a choice that you are making. And whilst it can feel like you're stuck in a rut and it makes you feel very, very down and that you cannot change your circumstances, you may feel helpless to change your circumstances, your guides are giving you a bit of a nudge saying you do have a choice. You can put yourself in a situation to explore new territory. As you can see, we've got steps there that go all the way up to new lands. So I feel like there's, and this is the one that's going to bring peace. This is the one that's going to set your heart in motion to meet somebody new. So I feel like you're exploring what love has to offer. And I feel like the universe is, as soon as you take a step towards that, the universe is taking steps towards you to bring this person to you. But I always say to like my girlfriends and my friends, my girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, they always say, when am I going to meet the one? And I'm like, well, are you getting out there to meet the one? And they're like, no, not really. Is there anyone at your workspace that you're interested in? No, definitely not. Okay, so are you putting yourself on online dating? No. Do you go to the coffee store? Do you go here? Do you go there? And they're like, no, just go to work, go home. I'm like, okay, so you're going to find it pretty hard unless you put yourself in a circumstance to be open to love, because we have to make adjustments to find space for love. Because going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, we're not leaving space to find love. And you may be very busy and multitasking and all of those things, but that means you're also not doing something for you, apart from, of course, going to work so you can pay bills, etc., etc. So you have to find some space for you. It has to be a balance. But, joining a community event or doing something that you really enjoy doing, I feel like you're exploring new territory. Some of you are going to be really curious about what a new environment has to offer. And I feel you are the wanderer of the zodiac. So you are actually coming out of your comfort zone. You may not go alone. I'm going to pull some cards and see where you're going to meet this person, how you may meet this person, and how it's going to all work out. But I feel like you're exploring new territory. Now, the heart of the matter is the Nine of Swords. Now, this is a card of feeling despair, feeling like, worry over the situation. I mean, I feel like there's an energy of concern about your love life at the moment. You may feel like, how can I get out of this rut that I found myself in? How can I find my way out of this energy in order to meet new love? I feel like something needs to change, and you may have been feeling stuck. You may have felt resistance or that things have been stagnant, but you have the power to change your circumstances. Just by doing one little thing differently every day, it changes the energy, it changes the frequency, it changes the future, okay? And by that, I mean, I'm not saying you got to go all of a sudden and book a road trip or go on a vacation. Even the smallest of things, like taking a different route home, taking a different, going to a different coffee shop than the usual, going, they're actually showing me like a train right now. So either some of you may meet someone on a train, or you take a different train by accident or something like that, go in the wrong direction, or go past your stop, and I feel like you may meet someone. They're just showing me a train right now, so it can mean that you're going on a journey, or you may be listening to this reading as you're on a train, or perhaps you're sitting listening to reading and a train goes past. So please take it as it resonates. It does mean that there's change in your love life. So I would say not to worry, but although I feel your concern, my beautiful Sagittarians, I'm sending you a huge hug out there. Things are looking brighter for your love situation, okay? Now, the Nine of Swords, as you can see, this particular one has got eyes on its back. So there may be some trust issues here. I'm going to pull a quick card because there's an energy here of you either not trusting love or feeling like it's not that you're feeling like people are out to get you or anything like that, but I feel it's almost like in a sea of faces, you can't seem to find the right person. And it's coming, it is coming. We got the Knave of Cups there. So there is definitely love headed your way. There is a romantic interest. I mean, I feel it's so interesting because they keep giving me this. If you have a look, the Nine of Swords basically means like not very good sleep as well. Okay, so if you've not been getting much sleep, you're not giving yourself an opportunity to dream. And they really want you to pay close attention to this dream that's coming. And as you can see, there's just a set of eyes there. You can't really see a face, but there is someone coming towards you that is going to spark a deja vu moment in you. And you've actually dreamt of this person before, but you couldn't see their face. Okay, now, the Knave of Chalices, Knave of Cups, I feel like you'll be messaging this person back and forth, back and forth. But the worry seems to be about love and fate and commitment. How will I know? In a sea of faces, how will I know which one is the one? Just going to go one more. Can you please clarify? Seven of Wands, don't give up on the vision. Don't give up on love. Seven of Wands is you can go the distance. You're capable. Sustained effort. Put yourself in a situation to do something you're passionate about. Have self-confidence. They just said have self-confidence. I mean, that's a very easy thing to say and a very difficult thing to achieve. I'm completely aware of that, my beautiful Sagittarians. Some of you may be very, very shy and find that when you meet somebody, you have like this instant defense mechanism that goes up and you're like, what is even that? Why is it there? Why do I feel like I can't talk to that person? Why do I feel like it's because you may feel, my beautiful Sagittarians, sometimes that you're not enough. And although you've worked really hard to empower yourself and you are confident in all other areas of your life, when it comes to your heart, it's like shield. You know, there's an energy of protection, because this is a card of being guarded, self-defense, protecting against. And the last thing you want to do is protect yourself against love, but it's almost like automatic. So either there's been experience in your life that has caused you a lot of pain or caused you to have trust issues in some way. I feel there is love headed your way. Hold true to the vision. It's on its way for you, okay? I don't care how old you are or how much you felt like life has passed you by or is passing you by. That's not the case. We all are in control of our own decisions. And if we choose to sit on the sofa and like, you know, not look for love or not get it on a dating app or not put ourselves in a circumstance to meet someone, no one's going to come through the TV set and say, hey, I love you. You want to marry me? Nobody's going to do that. So yes, going to places like, you know, there's going to be serendipitous moments where you may bump into somebody and meet someone because the universe has orchestrated you to go in a different route. I feel like there's some sort of plot twist in your life in July into August where you do something differently, where you change how you operate, whether it is taking a different route or doing something you're really passionate about, maybe a hobby or something that you pour all your energy into achieve that's interesting and is for you. That's where you meet this new person. Okay, the Death card signals change after a period of feeling really stuck and stagnant. So I feel like you have taken some time out of the dating game in order to blossom, in order to grow, in order to understand the inner workings of you and realize that you're beautiful both inside and out, and have that confidence to know that the right person is going to see that beauty in you and is going to love you for all of the parts of you. It's like, even the parts of you that you do not love about yourself, my beautiful Sagittarians, this new person is going to love them all up. They will love you no matter what, and they're going to take the journey of life with you, okay? What is below you? We've got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is someone who seeks the truth. So perhaps there's been someone or a situation in the past where you felt like you were not given the truth, but there's definitely an energy here of thinking before you act. What is the best way for you to change your circumstances? What is the best way for you to get, you know, the most out of life and meet the person that you're wanting to meet, to be a companion, take that journey of life with? Because the King of Swords indicates sometimes you're all up in your head, my beautiful Sagittarians. Maybe feeling like you stand out in a way that you don't want to stand out. Perhaps you feel like you're different, and of course you're unique. Absolutely. And that is your superpower. You are you for a reason, and you're going to attract the one that is meant for you for a reason. So don't hide yourself away. You've got a beautiful mind. You're very intelligent, and you're very loving and passionate and exciting to be with. Also, you're beautiful both inside and out. I've already said that. But I feel sometimes you need to hear it, because I feel like you don't hear it in life enough. And you certainly don't tell yourself it either, is what I'm feeling. It's almost like I feel like I'm crumbling in on myself a little bit. So sometimes you might I feel like those private moments where you may feel like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not connecting to someone? Why am I not attracting someone? Okay, there is nothing at all wrong with you at all. Okay, I feel like it's all about divine timing. We got the Judgment card. I feel like you've been given a mission in life. You may even feel like this with your dreams and your goals, or the things that you're trying to achieve in life. You've been given a mission, and when you are on the path to that mission, that is when you're actually going to meet this new person. I'm just going to clarify this King of Swords again. A lot of you may be mending, because we got a needle and thread there with that King of Swords. Nine of Swords, yeah. Anxiety, all up in your mind, overthinking things. And I mean overthinking things as in seeing the worst of situations, catastrophizing. So you may feel a lot of discomfort, worry. I feel worry rather than regret, because I don't feel like there's the woulda, coulda, shoulda conversations with you. I feel like it's more worry. And now some of you, okay, now this is not going to resonate for everyone, but I feel, and it came up briefly in a Scorpio reading, so perhaps there is some sort of Scorpio placement that you have in your chart. Worry about scars. Not everybody's going to resonate with that, but it can be emotional scars or mental scars, can be physical scars. They're just showing me scarring, and I feel like that you are perhaps mending from these things, or learning to live with these things that may be on your mind. There may be something about you that you feel is unlovable, and that's not the truth. That is fear representing in your mind, false evidence appearing real. You know, I know this is like wonderfully like poetic and romantic, but there is beauty in scars. There is beauty in the journey that you've taken. Whether you've got physical scars or, trauma, whatever it is, it makes you you. It makes you mature. It makes you empathetic. It makes you have, that empathy for other people, be supportive. It makes you a beautiful person, because you've learned, unfortunately, the hard way, of how to experience life, and it's transformed you. But I feel the person that you're about to meet has had a similar journey to you and understands that. So it's almost like they will love you no matter what. You'll accept each other and love each other no matter what. Okay, that's what love does. That's what love is, accepting all the good, the bad, and the ugly of each other. So I feel like you're going to meet that person. But as we got a needle and thread there, some of you may be healing either these traumatic incidents, or it could also be that you've gone through some sort of procedure and you're physically healing from something. But I feel like there's a change for the better with regards to your love. The Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups in the past position, you're leaving commitment issues behind. Seven of Cups is like commitment issues, meeting people who don't want to settle down, for example, or who don't know what they want, people who lead you down the garden path and sort of make you feel confused, frustrated, you don't know where you stand. And I feel like you're leaving that energy behind. This is in the past now. Now you're meeting somebody who's going to be all in, who wants to take the journey of life with you. Also, the Seven of Cups, some of you may have actually had commitment issues yourself. You may have felt like, no, this is not the right person. It doesn't feel right. Even though I love this person and I feel passion and joy with this person, there's just something in my soul that says, this is not the one. So I feel like you have a calling. There is a life calling for you. And I feel... also, this is a card for the Seven of Water, Seven of Cups is a card of imagination, using your fantasy. You know, it's an opportunity to dream. When you're in a position of being open to manifestation and opportunity, it allows you to be sort of flexible and dream your perfect person to life. It's an opportunity to make a wish. As you can see, she is like pointing at a star. I want that one. Okay, so I feel it's important when you're manifesting, don't just imagine, oh, what it would be like to be in love. Imagine the person by your side, taking your hand, walking to a restaurant, taking a shower together, you know, loving each other, celebrating each other's birthdays, you know, all of those things. Imagine those things in that moment. See if you can visualize like a face that you want, or or someone that you want the person to look like. Okay, and the universe can build a picture of what it is you want and deliver the order as close as possible to what you're visualizing. And it's important to feel all those emotions as well that goes with the visualization. Now, in the potential position, we've got the Judgment card. Now, I cannot ignore the fact that we have 3 kings here, and it's really interesting because in every reading that I've done so far, 3 kings have shown up. And there's also there's an energy of light and stars. So I feel like my readings are not religious, but you know, 3 kings, they follow a star, right? In certain religions. And I feel like there's a lot of healing going on in this particular month because it's the new moon in Cancerian energy, which allows us to be a little bit more open emotionally. So I feel like this is not an accident. This is on purpose. 3 kings are on purpose. I just want to see if there is any return energy for you. I'll have to pull a card on it because the Judgment card can be a card of second chances with another person, someone that you've been with before, or you know, and they're coming back into your world, okay, for an opportunity to be with you. So I will pull a card on this, but this is a singles love reading, so a lot of you will not want to connect to that past energy. So I'm aware of that. For you in particular, this is clarity. This is you being on your soul path. This is like a revelation that suddenly you realize something needs to change. You feel called to do something differently than usual, whether it's book yourself on a road trip, book yourself on a spiritual retreat, take travel, take a lesson to enhance new skills, or implement a new hobby. You're doing something different. You're venturing out of your comfort zone. And the Judgment card is a card of a wake-up call where you suddenly get like second wind energy. Suddenly you're re-examining your life to date and you're like, you know what? Now I know which path to take. The Judgment card is also a card of you sort of like reaching for a better circumstance. You know, you're changing, you're leaving some things behind that hinder your path, and you're being renewed. So I feel like you've been patiently waiting for love, but also you've kind of taken your focus off searching for love. But in the month of, well, mid-July right through to mid-August, you're actually going to feel compelled to put yourself in a circumstance to meet new love. So let me just clarify that for you. Can you please clarify the Judgment card? I mean, this could be something that you've been called to do. We've got the Emperor, yeah. The Emperor is a divine counterpart. So you're maturing, you're realizing what you want, what you don't want, certainly noticing red flags when you meet people. This is a card of strategy, planning for the future. Now, some of you may meet this person connected to work or to, this person may work in the same industry as you in some way. The Emperor energy is someone you can trust. Now, I also feel like there's a question mark here with the Judgment card, which is like, what do you focus on? Do you focus on work predominantly? Then you need to make adjustments to focus on you a little bit more, because remember, we need to be balanced. Working and being successful is wonderful, and absolutely it makes you feel on top of the world, and it gives you security, financial security, mental security, all of those things. But we need to be balanced. We need to find time for ourselves. We need to find time for love. That is also a self-care routine. Finding love, not only just loving ourselves, but finding a companion to be with somebody. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with being single. Sometimes we got to take a journey of being single and deciding, you know what? I'm good all by myself. And you are good all by yourself. You don't need anybody, my beautiful Sagittarians. You are self-sufficient. You are, confident to walk the path that you have walked so far. But I feel sometimes we've got to open ourselves up to focusing on something else if we really want it, okay? The Ten of Swords. focus on the new start. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse position. So there is a new start headed your way, and it's going to put you on the path to meet this Emperor energy. Now, this person could also be someone who gives really good advice, could also work for Six of Wands in the reverse. I feel with the Six of Wands in the reverse, there's someone here that you gave up on as well, that you walked away from it. I feel like you have no confidence in that connection, and I feel like you're looking for a new start. You're not looking for a return, because I'm actually clarifying the Judgment card. So I feel like you will find your divine counterpart by not returning to the past, okay? There's just some things in your past that I feel like you're letting go now, and one of them is like past relationships, okay? That's what I'm getting there. In the near future, we've got the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is an influencer. And when I apply this energy to you, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is about you taking control of your life and doing something differently, boldly coming out of your comfort zone and exploring new territory. And it's something that you do that actually sets your soul on fire. Literally, it's something you're passionate about, something that you feel in control of, and I feel you meet someone who is vibing at the same frequency as you. I feel like you're going to meet somebody who's going to sweep you off your feet, really. This is a card, I feel this person has got strong fire in their chart. Could be another Sagittarian, could be Leo or Aries energy. I feel like you meet this person close to the middle of August, okay? I'm just going to pull a card on that King of Wands, but this is a card of meeting a divine counterpart. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. You just got an Emperor come out there, and you got a King of Wands, so this person's got strong Aries in their chart, that is for sure. Can you please clarify this King of Wands? Three of Pentacles. Now, this is someone that you are in a team, or you team up with, someone that you collaborate with. Now, that doesn't mean in work, it doesn't have to be in work, it can be someone where you're learning a new skill, and you are put in a group with this person. This is definitely like you meet this person in a group of people. Now, it could also be that a friend invites you to something, and you know there's some sort of like event, group of people, and you all come together, and I mean, either this person is into music or puts on the music or plays in a band or something like that. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like this person is very, very creative. And you meet this person in a group of people. So if someone sent you an invitation or something like that, I would definitely attend, because I feel like there is a divine counterpart. Okay, now right now, just as I'm touching this card, they're showing me a swimming pool. A swimming pool. So, I mean, either this represents vacation, or it can mean that you meet this person by water. So, or it can mean this person's a lifeguard or something like that, works, so, or has their own business, because Emperor energy, King of Wands energy is someone who has their own business. But I feel like this person, if you're invited to an event and there's a pool by the event or something like that, I mean, it could be a signifier there as well. So I'll just leave that there. I feel like that's very precise. Your advice to yourself in this moment, be curious. Open yourself up to a new adventure. This is your card, my beautiful Sagittarians, the Page of Wands. Now, this is someone who's taking the initiative, okay? You're very loyal, you're very passionate, you've got a beautiful heart, and you're ready for commitment. I feel like you're ready for commitment. Fidelity, of course, is absolute paramount for every relationship, but this is also a card of faithfulness and fidelity, and the King of Swords there is also a card of truth. So I feel like if you've not experienced a situation in the past, or you have experienced in the past someone being dishonest with you, I feel like you're going to be extra cautious. But this new person who's coming on in is true blue, okay? Page of Wands energy, there's going to be someone you're very curious about, or it could have already happened. You could be just curious, because this is the card of your advice to yourself in this moment. If there's someone you're curious about, I feel like you're taking a closer look to that person for sure. But I feel like it's the beginning of something. This is always, pages bring news. So I feel like you're going to meet somebody, or there's an invitation that you take a closer look at, and you're curious about attending the event, and you go to this event and you meet this person, okay? It is a start of something exciting. Now this person is going to wear a ring, they're showing me. I feel like it's the right, yeah, it's the right hand that they're showing me. They're going to wear a ring on this finger. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. Look out for a ring on this finger, okay? I feel like it's some sort of band. I can't really see anything other than a band on it. But it draws your attention, so watch out for that. It's not like an ex-wedding ring or anything like that, so don't be thinking it's that. It's quite a unique ring on that finger. Now, the external circumstances, of course, is Temperance card, but this is about re-examining your priorities. What's important to you? What is it you want in a relationship, in a person? What is it that's most important? Think of the things that you are trying to achieve in a relationship. It's not just about, I want love. You know, your previous experiences will inform what you want in this moment, because you'll notice that there's certain things that you cannot stand, that you don't want, and you have to take action by taking the initiative and deciding what it is you want, getting clear. That's what the Judgment card is about. Listening to your inner guides, listening to source, and getting clear on what you want. Making a decision, being concise, being decisive. So I feel, I mean, as you can see here, there's two birds, and I feel like you actually have a choice. So I do feel like there's someone that perhaps from your past who may reach out, but I feel like you're not even entertaining that. We've got one bird that flies and one that stays. So I'm just getting this energy that, and I'm going to pull a card on it. And you have the card of choice there. So I feel like it's another bird that, now this person may, sorry, I'm just getting a lot of energy all at once. That's why it's so staccato. They're showing me the choice card with a bird, you know, a dove that brings peace. And we've got two doves here. One stays, one flies. They're actually showing me that this person, when you meet this person, there could be an image of a dove flying. Whether it's this person's got a tattoo, but if you're not into tattoos, it could be that you see a billboard with a dove flying just before you're about to attend an event. Or you see a logo or a little dove pin brooch. There's like a little flying dove, peace symbol that you see right before meeting this person. The Wheel of Fortune. This person is destiny. They really want you to be aware of that image of the dove, because that signals destiny intervening. It's a sign from the universe that this is the person, okay? Just before you meet this person. Now, Wheel of Fortune indicates you're going to meet this person by surprise. There is a turning point in your relationship situation, and I feel like your luck is changing. There's good karma. This is destiny. Now, this person may also be strongly Sagittarian in their chart as well. King of Swords, this is a hope and a fear. You get up all in your head a lot, okay? And you're very charismatic, let's put it that way. You're very charismatic and you're very intelligent. How can I put this? I don't feel like you're dismissive of people when they're interested in you, and you're just definitely not interested in them. But I feel like this is a good thing, actually. I feel like you're very, very picky. This is a very good thing because, you know, not everybody's going to get under the radar for you. You don't let everybody in. But there's something... Also, there could be something about this person's eyes. Either different colors, or yours are different colors, or they're very unique. The eyes. I mean, eyes are important for every human, of course. There's something about this person's eyes. The fear here is not being told the truth, or not being able to trust a person. They're just giving me this energy that you also need someone who not just excites you in terms of chemistry, but someone who like sets your brain on fire, that you can have interesting conversations with, that you can like analyze things together and like bounce off each other with ideas, someone who's intelligent, on the same wavelength as you. And you may worry sometimes that people are just not interested in the things that you're interested in, because you are very unique. You're very eclectic in your decisions and your choices and the things that you like. And you may feel like not everybody vibes with you in the same way, but this new person is going to. I'll pull a quick card on that King of Swords for you. Three of Swords in the reverse. Healing from something, okay? This is a card of like recovering after either not being told the truth or being all up in your head about yourself after a difficult situation in love. I mean, it could also be that you've had experiences in childhood, for example, like you were bullied and you've got lack of confidence. And sometimes when we meet someone new that we feel, oh, this could be something, and we're attracted to that person, all of a sudden, all the things that have been highlighted about you that perhaps you don't like or you were bullied for or things like that raise to the surface, and you start getting up in your head about the relationship, and you're like, why would this person want me? Maybe they don't want me. You know what? It's best if I just take a step back. Let's just leave it there and goodbye. You know, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify that King of Swords again for my beautiful Sagittarians? The Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from this. You're being guided. Six of Swords. The next person, if you were in a relationship in the past that was very difficult, knocked your confidence, gave you low self-esteem, whatever it was, I feel like you're moving out of that. Six of Swords indicates it's been a testing time. You're healing from things. Allow yourself to heal. And the Six of Swords also means that you have gained greater wisdom because of your circumstances, and now you're in a transitionary period to something better. This literally means transition, and you got the card of transition and the Death card, which is a card of transition. And it also means that you are moving out of difficult times, turbulent times, emotionally turbulent times, into something more calm, something more peaceful, something peace of mind. So that's the most important thing, peace of mind. And you can't ever buy peace of mind. So if you've been in experiences in the past, relationships that made you feel like you had to question things, question your position, left you confused, left you worried, they were not the right person. Someone else is coming on in that is going to make you feel on top of the world. It's going to feel like home. We got the Ace of Pentacles. This is the outcome energy. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the start of something new, something growing. Okay, this is a commitment right from the beginning. This person wants to be in the relationship from the beginning. They're not going to fast track things and be like love bombing you and say, I want to be in a relationship straight away. They're going to take it slow. Ace of Pentacles is slow energy, but this is about love growing. As you can see, the sprouts of something new, and it's forming a heart. So I feel the thing that you've been waiting for, love, is going to join you on that bank. You've been waiting for it for a long time, and it's an opportunity for you and this person to grow together. It's the start of something beautiful. This person's going to invest in a future with you. I mean, look, that figure, she's even wearing like a dress with loads of hearts on there. So it's the thing you focus on, the thing you nurture the most. And if you've been focusing on a career or, you know, your soul path, for example, you may have been focusing on it, not obsessively, but it may have been like tunnel vision. And now I feel like you're refocusing your energy to be open to love. And that's where you find the sweet spot. That's where you find love. The Sun card is Leo energy, so I feel like by the end of Leo season, you will have met someone new, you'll be talking, and you can see that it's going somewhere. You'll feel the fullness of love and emotion in your heart. The Sun card is a card of success. It is also a card of light. As I was saying, I saw that piece of artwork that has a beam of light. It's so important. These little images that I'm given in the scrying in the water, they may not make sense to you in this moment, but as you move throughout the month, you'll start to see them and like, oh, that was in the reading. Oh, there's another thing. There's another. And now I just met someone new. So it's like, it's almost like I'm walking along a little path for you, my beautiful Sagittarians, and I'm like laying little cookie crumbles down, and you're like picking up the cookie little crumbles and seeing them, and then all of a sudden it's leading you to the place that you're meant to be. So that's a really strange analogy. I know it felt weird. I do apologize. I don't know why I said cookies. Maybe because whenever I get together with my Sagittarian buddies, we're always just having some cookies and coffee and stuff like that. Anyway, I feel like, and a symbol of a bird flying is also important, because every card, you could have got any card in the deck, and you've got 1, 2, 3, you got 4 cards of a bird in flight. So I feel like you are spreading your wings, exploring new territory, and I feel like you're going to meet someone who actually vibes at the same frequency as you. This is, you know, success, happiness, happy ever after energy. This is also passion, energy, happiness, radiance, feeling positive again, joy, hope returning. So I feel like there's a really positive outcome there for you. And lots of signs and symbols came through. They've been a bit short on signs and symbols for a lot of the readings recently. Whether my guys have been taking a break, I don't know. Or maybe I've been feeling burnt out myself. I'm not really sure. It can also be the time period that we're going through. Sometimes there's a more cloudy energy than usual. And it can feel a bit of a bumpy energy. But this is very rich, this reading, for images. I mean, there's two birds there. Interesting, because these are two birds that cannot take flight. That's so interesting. They're just giving me that. But it says peacock vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. And more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. That's when you meet someone who vibes at the same frequency as you, okay? You were born to stand out. You were born to shine. Everybody was. Have confidence in who you are. Let yourself shine. Give yourself permission. And you will meet someone who is identical. I mean, peacocking energy is about showing yourself off, getting out there, putting yourself in a circumstance to say, hey, look at this. I got this. Want some of this? I mean, you're not literally going to be saying that, of course. But, you know, it's about getting yourself out there. But it doesn't have to be that you're going on like a dating app, or it doesn't have to be that you're going out on speed dating or anything like that. I feel like you're doing something for you, or you're in an event and you're not looking for love. I feel like love comes to you, okay? So interesting energy that's happening for you in the next couple of weeks. Oh, wow. Huh? So first of all, we've got the mermaid. Now, the mermaid is all about your allure. Your personal, passionate allure. Remember that you have a magnetism about you. Remember that you are attracting what's in your heart. As you can see, she's got, I hope you can see, she's got a shell on her, over her heart. Now, shells represent listening. So I feel like listen to your heart, but also, you know, whenever you're supposed to listen to a shell, you can hear the sea. That's what they say, but it's just that there's a cupping energy over your ear. So it just feels like you can hear the sea. So water is also important. That's probably why they were showing me the swimming pool. But I feel like it's about listening to your heart and sort of diving right on in to your emotions, but also to love. Listen to your heart. It does whisper. It does long for love, even though you may be focused on other things. I feel like love is coming for you, okay? They want it on the Sun card, and we got the engagement ring. Now, I just close my eyes. I just pick up some stuff. My guides tell me now, and I just pick it up. So you got the engagement ring here. So this is a high-level commitment coming on in here for you. There will be union. You've had a difficult time, but I feel like all the pressure that you've been under in all the areas of your life, all the responsibilities that you've had, have made you a diamond, my beautiful Sagittarians. And anyone who has the pleasure of meeting you is lucky to be in a relationship with you. And you need to carry that in your heart, not in an egotistical way, in a self-affirmation way. Okay, you got this. You're beautiful both inside and out. And you're about to meet someone who is equally so and wants to spend the rest of their life with you. Okay, so I'm going to put this, they want this on the Ace of Pentacles, the start of some, wow. They just said the Ace of Pentacles surrounded on the heart. So I'm just literally putting it on the heart inside. That's really cute. I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Sagittarians. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians. Love and light.